Yo! Marcel Fischer here, and today I'm back with a new challenge against the 0% AI. And lights out, and as you can see, I try to get the maximum front wing damage with I have now. So I have no front wing, and I'm in P17 against the 0% AI in 5 laps around France. So side by side, and I touched with Latifi there, but I had anyway no front wing that could be damaged, so yeah, no problem here. I go down the inside at Sainz, now it's around the outside, and now it's the inside, and almost drove into Raikkonen, but yeah, we made no contact, and it's so understeery as you can see here. Also, this turn is nearly impossible, almost drove into this shine there. And yeah, here again confirmation that I have no front wing left, and I think you also can see that because it was so understeery and it was so difficult to drive. I was just faster at acceleration against the 0% AI, and yeah, already in P10 now. And also this turn here, I lose so much time to the AI here. In fast corners, also here. In low speed corners, it's quite okay. But yeah, in high speed corners, it's so difficult because you need the front wing downforce. Yeah, down the inside there against Tsunoda. And I'm back in P10 now. So we have 4 laps left to gain 9 positions, and now Stroll is ahead of me, and I can go down the inside into the last turn, and I gave him the room at the outside, but he backed out of it, and that was a nice move. So P9 now, behind Ricciardo, I get the slipstream, and then I go to the inside, and he also drove a bit more to the left, but I'm ahead going into the turn, and I was at the inside, so no problem. Gained the position. Now Vettel, and also like Jeff said, nice move. Now Vettel in front of me, and it was this slow speed corners where I could gain good time to the AI. But now here again this turn where I struggle, the flat out left normally, and then oof, the AI was slower than I thought. I was really in his gearbox at this moment. Yeah, now I can go through the outside, get a bit of a slipstream from Alonso, and then here I'm ahead. P7 now, both Alpines now in front of me. I use my ERS now to get as close as possible to Alonso. I thought maybe I can overtake him at the inside for this turn, but I wasn't close enough, and yeah, I lose a lot of time here. As you can see, I already have to brake for this turn, and it wasn't enough. I got wide here, and then Vettel goes down the inside of me, and then I made a switchback, but oof, I also drove completely through this Pirelli sign. But yeah, I stayed ahead. And it's this next turn where I really struggle with front locking my left tire. It was really hard because you have no front wing and you have no downforce at the front, so I locked up my front tires really often. Now at the start-finish straight, side by side with Alonso, and I'm ahead, going into turn 1. So the next car in front of me is the other Alpine of Esteban Ocon, and out of turn 2 I use my ERS. I thought maybe I can go down the inside of turn 3, and he really pushes me to the right, but we are side by side going into this turn. Now I'm at the outside of the next turn, which is the inside for the next turn, and I'm ahead. That was a really nice move. Also purple sector 1 now for me, and that was really nice. I really enjoyed this battle with Esteban. That was really cool. So I'm in P5. Pierre Gasly, the former Red Bull driver, is now in front of me. And I also set another purple sector in sector 2. And yeah, also the AI struggled a bit at this turn. Now again we jump a bit forward. Again a little bit of front left locking, and going into this last turn I made up a bit of time, had a bit of oversteer there, but then with ERS I have a much better exit, and it's not the fastest lap overall, but we also have 2 more laps to go to achieve that too. So I'm now right behind Lewis Hamilton and I have a good exit here. I drove a bit off the circuit, but yeah, gained not so much. And we are still side by side going to the Mistral straight chicane, and now I'm ahead of him even before we start braking. And so another 2 drivers in front of me. One is Paris, my teammate, and it's again a purple middle sector. And at the end I also drove the fastest lap, 40.1. So, but the gap to Bottas is quite big, almost 5 seconds, and we have just 1 more lap to go. So yeah, I get past Paris here on the straight, and yeah, I have 3 seconds to Bottas left in just 1 more sector to go. We have 2.5 seconds left, and I thought, okay, that's almost impossible to win this race now. But yeah, I tried to drive an even fastest lap. So we are at the final turn now, onto the straight. You see here as now Valtteri Bottas wins the race, and it wasn't a faster lap. But anyway, we have the fastest lap, and that counts. So P2 18 points, plus 1 19 points, with no front wing against the 0% AI, and I'm also driver of the day with Max Verstappen. And we have a short look at the replay, which looks pretty funny how I drive directly into the wall. And you can see at this shot how far and how much parts of my front wing are flying around. And I think it looks really funny how I drive there with no front wing when I come into the shot again. Also here, yeah, this move again Esteban looks pretty cool. Also here, how he pushed me to the right, and then we are side by side through this next 2 turns was pretty cool. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you want to see more F1 2021 content, general F1 content, team radios, analyzes, everything about motorsport and especially Formula 1, then subscribe to my channel, and I see you soon.